When first encountering a stranger, our minds are filled with information that we must process. It's essential to understand how we communicate, as it can be difficult to assess who the person is just by looking at them. Research has revealed that body language accounts for 55% of communication, tone of voice for 38%, and only 7% from what people actually say. This means that when meeting someone new, these elements need to be taken into consideration in addition to their physical appearance. If you're looking for insight into someone's personality the instant you meet them, pay attention to these clues. Number 1. The eyes. It is often said that the eyes are a reflection of one's soul. To uncover what kind of eye contact someone is making with you, it is essential to consider the context. When a person stares at you intently and cannot look away, that could be an indication of romantic interest. On the other hand, if you observe another glancing your direction yet unable to meet your gaze for more than a brief moment or two, they might be feeling anxious or may even have something they're trying to conceal from you. If, however, you find yourself engaged in conversation with someone who stares intently and unrelentingly at you without blinking, it's a surefire sign that there is something sketchy going on. Most likely, they are not telling you the truth. Number 2. Where they're looking. If you're meeting someone new and they are open to getting acquainted with you, their body will be facing towards yours and they'll meet your gaze. However, if the opposite is true, that person glances away as soon as you greet them, this can be a sign of disinterest or even subconsciously telling you that they'd like an escape route. Number 3. Keep an eye on their eyebrows. To decipher a person's comfort level, take a peek at their eyebrows. Raising your eyebrows reveals 3 telling emotions: surprise, fear, or worry. Try it when you are having an informal chat with someone. It is pretty difficult to do unless there's something unexpected to be wary of. So if the person raises their eyebrows and the conversation doesn't call for any shock or concern, chances are they're feeling uncomfortable. Number 4. Their words. If you're meeting someone for the first time and all they do is sing praises of their better half or co-workers, it's more likely that this individual has a strong moral compass. After all, research shows us that people who perceive others as well-mannered, kind-hearted, loving, and respectful generally possess those same qualities themselves. In the same way, if somebody speaks ill of others by characterizing them as wicked or sneaky, then there is a good chance they likewise hold these traits in abundance, not to mention having experienced depression or being afflicted with some sort of personality disorder. Number 5. Their smile. Although a mouth can often deceive, the eyes always tell the truth. A genuine smile reaches beyond the lips and creases the corner of one's eyes with crow's feet, an indication that these are happy emotions felt from within. For this reason, people sometimes use a smile as an attempt to mask what they truly feel or think. So if you want to know whether somebody's grin is real or fake, just look for those eye wrinkles. If they're absent, watch out, because there may be something else beneath that lovely facade. Number 6. Frequent nodding. Agreement is often associated with a simple nod, yet too much nodding may be indicative of unease related to approval. If someone nods excessively when you're speaking to them, it could mean they are anxious about your opinion or uncertain of their ability in understanding instructions. Conversely, frequent nodding might also signify an unconscious urge for the other person to speed things up, like if they keep glancing at their watch or playing with their car keys. Number 7. Stroking their chin or jaw. People often rub their chin or clench their jaw when they are in deep thought, attempting to make a decision. This is a surefire sign that a person is feeling distressed and may be grappling with something unsettling. No matter what the individual states aloud, if you note this body language, it could suggest they're fixated on an issue causing them anxiety. Or perhaps their mind has wandered elsewhere and they're currently preoccupied with whatever concern troubles them most. Number 8. Crossed arms and legs. Have you ever found yourself talking to someone with their arms and legs crossed? This can be especially unnerving if it's a first date or if you're attempting to sell an innovative concept. Crossed arms and legs are physical indicators that the other individual is closed off to whatever message you have for them, in spite of how they might appear while conversing. Even when smiling or engaging in pleasant dialogue, their body language is telling another story altogether. When a person crosses their arms or legs, it psychologically indicates that they are closed off to the current situation. Similarly, a person's feet speaks volumes. If an individual has both of them facing you while in conversation, then they likely like you. However, if their feet start pointing towards the door instead of you, then it could suggest that they have had enough and want to go somewhere else. Number 9. Rubbing hands together. It is widely accepted that our hands can tell the world what we are thinking. When someone vigorously rubs their palms together, it often indicates they have an optimistic outlook on something to come. This gesture of excitement and anticipation suggests hopefulness for a positive outcome in the future. Number 10. Their handshake. A handshake speaks volumes about the person you're meeting. If it's soft and limp, they may be shy or submissive. Too strong could indicate domineering behavior. The length of their grasp can also tell a great deal. Prolonged contact might mean that your companion is not keen on establishing a deep connection with you. But on the other hand, it could simply reflect a lack of time. Number 11. Their posture. Your body language can reveal many hints about your self-confidence. When you walk with a steady, upright posture and look confidently ahead, it sends a signal that you feel good about yourself. If someone is slouching and gazes downward while strolling, however, even though this may not always mean they have low self-esteem, it will likely give off an impression of insecurity or unease. Number 12. Leaning in or away from you. When a person leans in closer to you during a conversation, it is not only an indication of interest, but also shows respect. It means that they want to hear what you have to say and are confiding in you as someone trustworthy and valued. On the other hand, if somebody starts leaning back or away from you while speaking, this indicates that they may be tired of the discussion or feeling uneasy for some reason. Number 13. How they hold their baby. An interesting fact to be aware of. If you're meeting a new mom for the first time, take notice of which arm she is using to hold her baby. Studies have revealed that happy moms tend to cradle babies in their left arms, while stressed and depressed mothers prefer cradling them with their right arm. Number 14. What kind of shoes they're wearing. Looking at someone's shoes can be an insightful glimpse into their personality. Studies demonstrate that the judgments we make when it comes to footwear are accurate, with research indicating that nervous individuals have brand new or immaculate shoes, amiable folk prefer practical kicks, calm personalities adore clumsy heels, and those who exude aggression often choose ankle boots. Have a gander at your own feet. Is the style of shoe you're wearing reflective of your character? Number 15. Their overall appearance. Clothing and image are powerful communicators of a person's character. Neatly arranged locks, pressed clothing, and style awareness can often be an indication that the individual is highly detail-oriented. On the other hand, those with more relaxed attire or bedhead might point to creativity or carelessness. And then there are those who look unkempt and smell unpleasant. They could just as likely be extremely lazy. Number 16. Paralanguage. Paralanguage is the art of communication through nonverbal cues such as pitch and tone. By paying close attention to how someone speaks, you can gain insight into their true intentions and feeling about a particular concept. For example, if someone answers in monotone, it is likely they are not interested in your idea. Sarcasm conveys that the speaker means something other than what they're saying. Keep an ear out for emphasis on certain phrases to glean further understanding from everyday encounters. Number 17. Imitating your body language. If you're new to reading people, this might be something that has gone unnoticed by you. Take close notice of it in the future, because when someone mirrors your body language, it means they feel positively about you and believe what you are saying, which is a great sign. It's an indication that the conversation is going well and the other person is open to hearing your message. People often imitate those around them without realizing it, as the subconscious mind pays attention to what others are doing. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.